Hey yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Listen, I just moved. I had to get things situated. There's a lot that I gotta catch up on. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of videos that I gotta put out. There's a lot of music that I, have saved that I want to check out. But we're finally back. Listen, I could not miss this. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting for this day. It's crazy because niggas was really trying to stop what's about to happen. You know, I'll be on Twitter. I saw the album leaked. I saw, the smear campaign. I can already see it now. People are going to be talking about these, numbers, these first week sales. Listen, it's over for that. This is a cultural moment. This is a cultural album. It cannot be stopped. I'm sorry. So we got the new album from the Clipse, Let God Sort 'Em Out. That is such a Clipse title, you know what I'm saying? Hell Hath No Fury, Lord Willing, it just fits with, the projects that they came out with. Like I said, I'm very excited for this. I actually listened to, all the Clipse projects earlier today, just, in preparation to, hear this album. Obviously, we know Pharrell handled all of the production. Chad Hugo was not on the project. The Neptunes are not, they haven't worked together on this project. And as much as, I love Chad Hugo, it's still Pharrell. I'm very confident Pharrell can hold his own for a Clipse project, you know what I'm saying? Now, I've been super busy. I have not listened to any of the singles on here. I know they dropped Ace Trumpets. I won't lie, I did hear a snippet of that because, it's just impossible not to hear a little bit of that, especially on Twitter, just being outside, you're going to hear a little bit of it. I don't remember how it goes or what I've heard. But that'll be fresh, and then I know So Be It Part 1 drops, but I do not see it on the album, so I'm gonna react to So Be It, the Part 1, after I finish this initial album reaction. I know that's the track where, he dissed Travis Scott, I'm aware of that. And then I know the Kendrick verse leaked. I did not hear it. I saw maybe one or two captions of some things he said, but, I want to listen to this, fresh, higher quality. I don't want to hear no leaks. I just want to hear this because they've been working on this for a while. They be in Paris and shit, the Louis shows with Pharrell. This is, high art. And, I want to give it that space and, a proper listen. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into it. We got track number 1, The Birds Don't Sing. And this is featuring John Legend and Voices of Fire. Let's get it.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness, but not me. I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's, waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to Turks for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Jean that Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I loved you, Med-Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Didi calls you, Jean finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different, my listen.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play. The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play. The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and pain.
I like this.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posted noted Bible quotes, were you preparing in? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again? You gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding bass in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my 2 sons was the code to your phone. Now you home.
Oh, the birds don't sing. No, they don't. The birds don't sing, they screech and bang. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing, they screech and bang.
It's funny because at first I was a little iffy about John Legend being on it. I don't hate John Legend, but John Legend always has that, he's good for intros. So I didn't want it to sound like a generic John Legend intro, if that makes sense. But, with the Pharrell production and just what he did with it, I do enjoy it. Very heavy topic, losing your parents is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the Clipse, they lost their parents. Now, honestly, it just probably made them a lot closer. You know what I'm saying? They've always been very close. You can hear it throughout their music and their verses. Also, I'm very excited to hear, Pharrell's input, vocally throughout this album. He does that on every single Clipse album. Like, he may not be credited vocally, like featuring Pharrell, but he'll have vocals here and there. He'll do a hook. He'll do, random vocals every now and then. I'm very excited to see how Pharrell, incorporates himself into this project outside of just the production. All right, we got track number 2. Obviously excited for this track. I should see if there's a music video. Hold on, because I know they were trying to tease the music video. Okay, so no music video yet. I will check out the music video when it drops. I didn't hear the Kendrick verse, but I know this is the song from the fashion show where he kind of dissed Jim Jones in the beginning. Anyway, we've been waiting for this, so let's get it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
You run from the spirit of repossession. Too much enamel covers your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy them sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery's fueling your aggression. Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some sign checks I know better than. Beware of my name that there's delicate. I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. You think it'd be valor amongst veterans? I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but here's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. And those lab diamonds under inspection. The question marks block your blessings. It's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. System with chains and whips. It don't take much to put 2 and 2. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cuticle. You're gasping for air now, it's beautiful. John 10:10, that's my usual. Mamas is falling out in funerals. And bombing blows, they now viewing you. They never find the guns, but the sewers do. Bubbles was sick, he need medicine. Brought him back to life, now we're dead again. Richard don't make watches for presidents. Just a million trapped between skeletons. This the darkest that I ever been. The diamonds make you taste peppermint. You ain't thriving in the snow like it's the Revenant. And send orders back down to keep shoveling. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. The system with chains and whips.
Go Pharrell.
twice, and then you realize that the devil is talking to you.
I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit. All that talent must be God sent. I send your ass back to the cosmics. The things I seen under my eyelids, kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. How many Judases that let me down? But fuck it, the West Minds, we right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genevieve's. I drop your Pentagon to show up at your gender reveal. And tell them, give me mine. I son niggas, I am the general. Where my gin and juice? Every song in the book of Genesis. Let the sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch. Get off my genitals. They say I couldn't reach Gen Z. You fucking dickheads. You must be full of that ginseng. Here comes the jinx, yeah. They genetics been synthetic, screaming they genius. A finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is Jenga. God gave me light. A good year full of free will. Trunk card, tell me not to spare your life.
I heard Kendrick, I think, recorded that verse not during the battle, but like maybe that summer, I want to say. Insane. I love the whole wordplay with the genius, genie, Jenga stuff going on. Kendrick is just, he's a dog, man. I feel almost satisfied that they got Kendrick for this album because, you know, this is an album. Like, I'm just looking at the features now. They got Tyler on the next one. They got The Dream, Ab Liver. Ab Liver is on every single Clipse project, so that's a given. Nas, damn. Stove God, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Chains of Whips, fire. I'm glad we finally got the full version of that. All right, track number 3, POV featuring Tyler, the Creator. You already know Tyler is gonna go crazy on this because he's a big Clipse fan, first of all, a big Pharrell fan, and he probably knew Dot and a couple other MCs were gonna be on here. You know what I'm saying? And he gets a rap on Pharrell production. Yeah. This is like his dream.
POV kilos in my mind back. Take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these Jews, there's rules I don't buy back. I top all these lists, where's my prize all I see is 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing airs. My reinvention, I know you thinking how's it fair. You stream kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. Supreme team parallels when the powder clears. I seen things that I'm still not even proud to share. You Zeus Network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to hosting niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce, we like Saudis here. The only Audi here is driven by my owl pair. Ghost face with the wrist, bird falconer. Willie Falcone trunk full of talcum here. Shotgun with your ex feels like Malcolm's near. Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here. Bypass MIA, too much crowd in there. I spent summers with connects, love that mountain air.
I like that.
POV kilos in my mind back. Take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My Jews, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize
okay,
at?
call me Mr. Brella, how I weather the storm. At 43 milli, I peel off like an orange. I got deaf and blind bitches trying to see what it do. Little feature niggas threaten to sue. Tell your lawyer to set the fee. LaFerrari doors open up like it's therapy. That number ain't bread to me. That million is crumbs. You niggas is bums. I'm not a tough guy. I'm a fly boy. Them beats get you stung. Oh, nah, yeah, they will bust for me. Tricky niggas puzzle me. I could never buy a bitch a Birkin cause she fucking me. I got homes I ain't sleeping in. The options, my nigga push. Keep dirty white moving like mosh pits. They watch it. I'm like white bitches the way I pop shit. I need God to play the lead in my biopic. The curse of the zeros, where you become the devil or the tap dancing Negro. I came to terms that I'ma probably outgrow my hero. Come get with me.
POV kilos in my mind back. Take Amtrak down
He's definitely throwing shots.
There's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists. Where's my prize?
If they had to weigh the operation, call it obese. I mix it like my homes, then I tell them go deep.
The rag top drop, playing hide and go seek. The Bentley leather match the pipe and that's the motif. Just to think I built a rap career off an OZ. I'm watching new niggas rap just to OD. If I didn't give you both sides, I wouldn't be me. I was the only one to walk away and really be free. As far as I'm concerned, I do really be he. I can open up my closet with the skeleton key. If I lied to myself, I could sell it to me. I done sung along with rappers I never believed. Came back for the money, that's the devil in me. Had to hide it from the church, that's the Jekyll in me. I never thought twice what the pressure would be, cause niggas' chains look just like oppression to me.
Oh my God.
POV kilos in my back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies.
I'll forever say it. I love, when a project is fully produced by one producer, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's just the consistency between songs, the vibe is just, it's very cohesive. Like I said earlier, Chad Hugo is not on here, but Pharrell has been killing these beats. I know we're only 3 tracks in, but I love Pharrell's sound. You know what I mean? I know people get tired of the 4 count and like the certain rim knock that he loves to use, but it's just his sound, and I really enjoy it. Hard ass song. Tyler went crazy on that. All right, we got track number 4, So Be It Part 2. I have not heard Part 1. I know he dissed Travis on that, but I will check it out after the album, so I'll put it at the end of the video.
$16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed.
808s.
Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it.
Hard.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SEFB, 8-ball LV. On a gram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine, cause she ain't stepping into Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too, if you want them blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada betting, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. Love that.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice.
so haunting.
Ain't quiet, ain't riot, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first ski up, they re-up. It's a pattern, like middlemen, they killing them, you know what happened.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you died in front of
Pharrell's
me.
going
Calabasas
crazy,
took
man.
your bitch and your pride in front of me.
Oh.
Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share in AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it.
Wait, so I know that was the Travis diss because I remember people posting about it on Twitter. So I know what he said about the whole recording, him crying with the Travis diss. I just didn't hear the song. But if that's here, then what's on So Be It Part 1? I don't know. Maybe it's a different beat. I don't know. I'ma still check it out after, you know, I finish the album. All right, so track number 5, Ace Trumpets. This was another single. I think this was the first single. I heard snippets of it on, you know, Twitter, you know, when it dropped. I haven't fully listened to the song, so we're gonna listen to it now.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P, niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy, how could you and me be? Ever seen his peers, can't compare, you just see. Don't you know these clears in my ears, only VVs? Play musical chairs, Fred Astaire through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. Had your interviews, I just kiki. Life's peachy, ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me, but love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me, Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching. I
love the vibe of this so far.
Ace trumpets and rose modes. Penne alla vodka. Panama fishing village visiting with Papa, with choppers, all of you in pasta, simply just Ferrari window shoppers. The one that I just sorted looked like it was built by NASA.
I love
the we call for Kasha, reaching for Akasha, never leaving home without my piece like I'm Mahatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata, mi casa su casa. Drugs killed my team spirit, welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala, how was Alibaba? Dressed in House of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata, island wearing tie-dye. Umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this Mata. Listen, you are not I, cross T's, dot I's. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho.
I could definitely see why that was the single. Very hard hitting. It has the classic Pharrell rim knock there. Both Pusha T and Malice were going crazy. It's really good to hear Malice again. You know what I'm saying? I know he went as, you know, no Malice for a period of time, but it's really good to hear Malice with his brother again on Pharrell production. You can't beat it. All right, we got track number 6, All Things Considered. I'm excited for this because I love The Dream, especially when, you know, he's on, you know, these hip hop features. He just has such a really, you know, great presence, you know, when it comes to these type of songs, and, you know, and it's produced by Pharrell. So I really want to see what they do here.
How I'm doing? All things considered, let's be specific. My mama cheek, I miss it, I wanna kiss it. Nige asking for siblings, I know he meant it. V miscarry, we hit it, I'm glad he missed it. 100,000 a maybe, you stick with it. Pre-order the strollers, our face in it. I pays for my stalk with the baby in it. If the sky's not your limit, you'll never get it. Turn niggas statistics, I'm so sadistic, so religious, that's so malicious. No division, still snow magicians. Blitzing niggas for riches, like 4th and inches. Pay attention and listen, the snake's hissing. Niggas is writing statements and say they didn't. Dreamer taking you down, the hate hidden. Wanna show you around, but they Jay Princeton.
Richards replace all the Pashas. Dior slides made of iguana. Stuff the walls for tomorrow. Fuck, I look like tryna borrow. Blow a budget, like fuck it. We gon' tuck it till it all falls down. When this chess game is played smarter. Swear this life is so awesome.
All things considered, I've been forgiven. I done packed the blizzard in Honda Civics. Took fatherless women and showed them living. Left mama the children, it take a village. Writings was on the wall like hieroglyphics. My circle split up the pie, that's long division. When Jada was asking why, I saw the vision. My homies that didn't die was all in prison. Visits behind the glass, my mirror image. Skin is blemished, Names were mentioned, explains the sentence. The pain is endless. Identifying the body, it takes forensics. Guns, Czechoslovakia, it starts and ends it. The only sin left is to flirt with vengeance. Made my exit just to make my entrance. Revolving door, maybe I can make a difference.
Swear this life is so awesome.
Life and death are simple formalities, ain't no way around it. You can poison the world in technicalities, ain't no way around it. It's genocide when pawns feed the headlines. The kingdom of truth can never outlive a lie. They'll come for your king, but the throne survives. Unleash the queen, take them dead or alive. Pyro, Pyrex, Icy, Iris, violence of violence. Either way, it was worth the suspense.
All right, we got track number 7, MTBTTF. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure he'll say it in the song. Whatever, let's get it.
No confessions, questions, we contesting. Fireworks will send a message, iridescent. Slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, at your door when we address them, we gon' bless them. Tried to bring them, shoulda left them. Learn my lesson, poker faces keep them guessing. No expression, ice dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's a testarossa if you don't test them? Ain't your bitch unless you joystick and dress them. My presence, your pleasure, peasants, he's pressure. I've been knee deep, key deep, we in ZZ's, me and Lee. Get you fronted for the summer so easy. The snow alone, fill up a mobile home. My nigga's name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. White back-to-back rows at my gates. White slave master souls in my safe. White python Manolo is the taste. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face. Twist and turn, these guns blitz and burn. Too many flip and turn, had to get rich to learn. The Bezos of the nasal, that's case closed. Got a team full of J-Bows on they toes. Niggas measly, cheap as Riesling, believe me. I can tell cause your bitches look needy. She want Mike Tyson, blow to the face. Slalom height, she want snow on a plate. Half price when the blows in the crates means more ice for the moles and the ace. And holes in the case. All you keyboard killers in your feelings. Mad you ain't trending. Mad got you tricking on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning. In the Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas is screenwriters, we dream writers. Took chains and touched change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us. But only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. My old plug asked the new plug to reunite us. D-class in my ears, now let me see you bite it. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. I'm talking 96 Hov with the bass. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face.
This is an album you just ride around to. You know what I'm saying? This is for the whip. First of all, Mike Tyson blow to the face is crazy. Crazy. All right, but let's keep it going. We got track number 8, another acronym title. EBITDA. I'm not gonna even try to guess that. Just say what it means in the song.
I mean the ears like vitamin C. I mean yellow like bright as a bee. I mean the sun like bright as can be. F80 not you tied to me. Just to get from A to B and I ain't driving to C. The pad made the Eiffel Army won't turn the parades off. God bless takeoff. I said I want the Rolls Royce with the drapes off. And it ain't electric, so it's way off.
Send it back, send it for the Gordo pies. Picked up the Toro and drive, straight up the 405. The way that the board is designed, I'm feeling like the Lord of the Skies. Arms like 245, hit him, make sure that he dies. The text won't never reply. The feds came and collected my guys. The rain pours and I'm hearing their cries. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Yeah. Sure they want me hit her like an archer, but I'm not that sprint, so I starve her. How we fit 30 studs in the collar. Open the sunroof, wave to my father. Remembering the shipments at the Portsmouth Harbor. Something for the face numbers and the nodders. Grew up playing real life Contra. Never give up, that's the mantra.
All right, so track number 9, I'm very excited for because we got Stove God Cooks with the Clipse. This is legendary. This is a Coke link up right here. Who would have ever thought Stove God Cooks would be with the Clipse? It just makes sense. You know, Stove God is just insane. He need to drop his album.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline, moving weight was like lipo. The rest of y'all stuck in the rut. Niggas double cross and talk behind your back. See, that's where the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For others, life is a dice roll, and waiting on faith ain't for us. When you young, you realize that you can't trust the mouth where the pipe go. They tried but couldn't love you enough. Dance music on my neck. Where's your water bottle? Diamonds, the light show. Looking like the sun in the club. If you re-ing up with us, then your credit score gotta be FICO. I'm talking 850 a bus. See, you really willpower when you make niggas balance on tight ropes. They know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block. I'ma send his ass far as the flight go. Ain't worry about ducking the judge. Keep frontin' for your bitches, cause any minute repo might show. You know that shit up in the month. Heard your man was in there singing for his life. They was calling him maestro, cause time that heavy can crush. When you pay a nigga back like it's Lil Wayne whispering die slow. The last words you hear in the trunk.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a Fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds turned the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
Go get a Glock 27, fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Wish a nigga to take mine. Index yank till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was power lifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't throw gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have them take a number like DV. That was the baseline. Check out on register 1. Miami niggas like Big Perm, cause they numbers was phase on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. When it come down to it, every string of bell just needs an Avon who won't sweep it under the rug. On the road with a load near the brake line, I knew where to place mine. I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime, cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy dum. Survival of the fittest. You either get acquitted or FaceTime. I done had an infamous run. My story gon' hit the first 48, then it's on Dateline, cause this really shit I done.
You don't know what I know.
Let's go.
You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a Fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter.
I'm happy Stove God was on the hook. You know, Stove God is one of the most creative hook writers, in my opinion, right now, because it's always super unique to, you know, him. He doesn't sound like anybody else with the hooks. You know what I mean? Yo, they are just ripping people apart all over this album. This is definitely one of the hardest drops this year. All right, track number 10, we got Inglorious Bastards featuring Ab Liva. Rightfully so. You know, Ab Liva's been on every single Clipse project. You got to put him on this one too. So let's get it.
When we are together, we got power. We have shifted from having a seizure about what the man got to season what we need. Burn, baby, burn.
Catch me in the kitchen where the dope is. With an apron that's whiter than the post is. Spread distribution wide open. Now all the smokers call him Moses. Hair on browner than baby roaches. Got your bitch bent over like scoliosis. Watching Tiafo with the open. That's the only back and forth that I'm posting. We really netted what we grossing. By the way, I'm writing this on the ocean. By the way, this anchor's really frozen. By the way, the sinker's being loaded. Cause by the way, the stinker's really chosen. Head haloing, seated in a late foreign. Name a bitch you ain't going. Two-tone with the Royce rolling. Just a glimpse what the boy holding. Knocking over all you toy soldiers. 1 + 4 acres, no neighbors. I remember the days of no cable. Colombian stallions in the stable. With natural titties and no navels. Only work getting done is on the table. Death to skimmers and shavers. I'm allergic to anything other than money behavior. Inglorious, victorious, wide body B.I.G. like notorious. Tell me, is we trafficking or tricking? Somebody gotta show me the difference. Stand on every word whenever I wrote shit. Under my boots, nigga, nothing but goat shit. I was fine getting rich under their noses. Today a nigga celebrate tea and post it. Saltwater tears, cooked with sodium, McLaren hypercar. No petroleum back then. Head work under linoleum. That thinking got me standing on this podium. Chop the roof off, nigga, this coupe talk. A Virginia nigga driving to New York.
This is culturally inappropriate.
My tits was too dark. The money's in a trailer car. Fuck what you thought.
Been playing in the snow like Rudolph. In a two-door roof, helping me cool off. Chains on me like Slick Rick the ruler. Seats white with the six blacker than Umar. Niggas trying to stop my play, Parisian nights. Private rooms at Bar Du Pray, the season's right. Louis Vuitton hug my arms, scribbled in red. Blood diamonds flood my charm.
This is culturally inappropriate.
The chauffeurs are made, flights are chartered, the villas and the hills are paid. Blood.
Production is one of my favorite parts about this album, you know. And my favorite part about this production is just the hard-hitting, distorted 808s. You know, this whole thing is mixed very well. You know, with the vocals and the beat, you know, I love how my headphones are kind of like rattling a little bit with these 808s. These are my favorite type of Pharrell beats. And I love the constant, this is culturally inappropriate, you know, tag just, you know, spewed throughout the album. That's super Pharrell, you know what I'm saying? Ab Liva definitely did his thing on here. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with, you know, what we got with this project. All right, let's keep it going. We got track number 11, So Far Ahead. Let's go.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it, but once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas will be high.
Oh, I heard a snippet of this one too. Okay.
Be high. You can't see it from where you sitting. Shit. But this Ferrari leather with the matching stitching is so far ahead. So far, you niggas are behind.
Swerving through the lane, serving niggas cane, still ain't never hit a pothole. If I was Brittany Griner, I'ma need Obama, only wanna swap his chapo. Furthest from the streets, Monica Denise, good bitches fuck with Roccos. Put them in them cars, hanging out with stars, now it's hard to tell they not hoes. Your co-defendant claim immunity, it was you and he, how'd you not know? Unless he leaving court in a Bentley Sport just to meet you on a yacht though. Understand the art of war, all my niggas draw, so we all Picassos. Me just being me, respect the P&B, I'll probably never eat at Roscoe's. Million ways to live, million ways to die, million stuffed in and on told. Million ways to wash it, million ways to stop it. Pray for me cause we not though. Best believe I can whip a Christmas Eve with some work in a hot stove. They done took it all, praying that he fall. No more questions about Gestapo.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it.
Niggas tried to sneeze at the blessing. How could I just leave was the question. Whistleblowers left me no choice. Ain't no referees up in heaven. No mistaking me for the reverend. Usher in the money, my confession. How your pastor whip a Rolls Royce. That was me pre 9/11. Look at me post Armageddon. Walking with my dog, I am legend. The grass is greener on each side. I done been both Mason Bethers. I done been at both intersections. I done pulled Ocean's 11s. Even when the well ran dry. I done raised quotes in the desert. Tried to hide the dope in the message. Like we did the coke in the Lexus. Same hands I used to whip work. See me turn them both into blessings. AMG the spokes for the extras. Only way to cope with the pressure. When you feel you in too deep, let God take the wheel like a Tesla.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it, but once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas are behind.
Pharrell's a legend. I didn't realize how many of these, you know, songs they previewed. You know, there were definitely, you know, maybe 3 or 4 of these that they, you know, had snippets, you know, circulating on Twitter. I think that they released. I try not to listen to any leaks, but, you know, promo videos, you kind of want to watch the promo videos. And I do remember, hearing a little bit of this in the beginning of one of their promo videos, I believe. Dang, we're almost done with this. We got 2 tracks left. All right, we got track number 12, Let God Sort 'Em Out, the title track / Chandeliers featuring Nas.
It's always the loud mouths that can't count. The right price, I put the AR in the saint's mouth. Yeah. Talk about it. Bring all the watches and the chains out. Heat come, I'm De Niro, I got the safe house.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip. Talk about that. Ain't the ghost that you appeared to go get. Finally got the courage, but you still a whole bitch. The rest of y'all on my 6-year-ago shit. Every move intentional, the links is atypical. Like baseball and DR. You know what the stick'll do.
This is culturally inappropriate.
We got the drop on your shadow. You know we can get to you. The pen to express my dreams and expertise in text I squeeze. Coke spots all over like leprosy. It's a dark spirit tucked behind the flesh you see. Got every single word of the hex I need. The death I breathe, the death I see. Looks so good on you. The coffin wood on you. Closed casket cause I'm only sick and wolves on you. Berlinetta horsepower, put them hooves on you. Blow a $500,000 LV leather goods on you. We've been doing this for eons. While you thirsty trying to figure out who you can spill a tea on. I'm in coffee fields, making meals. You get the chills cause this shit is real. Now let me ribbon, bow tie your surprise. The feeling that you get when you realize it was really you that died and we are so alive. Conspiracy theory, you can't believe it's us. Soul leave your body like a fentanyl rush. Dead on your back with your eyes looking up, chandeliers.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Let's go. Nas.
Single-handedly boosted rap to its truest place. Fuck speaking candidly, I alone did rejuvenate hip-hop into its newest place. Made it cool for Grammy-nominated LPs from previous generation MCs. And that rings loud, it reverberates. It's not fair to them, I'm thinking I deserve the hate. Bring it, only thing you killing is precious time. Used to clash with Decepticons, I was them deaf and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the Panther me. The Pantheon is the family, we some upstanding G's. The difference between regular spitters and bosses, my principles high. You need a glimpse of me from satellites in orbit. Take sabbaticals on avenues, break AKs on vacays when we paddle canoes. Follow the leader, Terminator, hasta la vista, man of the year, Nasir, rockin' chandeliers.
They just went out and got all, the spitters, what I'm saying, all the pause. They got all the real MCs, to get on this project. I mean, not everybody, you can't really get everybody, but like Nas has been, going crazy for the past couple years. I heard Jim Jones talking crazy, like a couple weeks ago. Like I don't understand what's going on with Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? But Nas has been going crazy for the past couple of years with the King's Disease series and the Magic series with Hit Boy. So it just makes sense to put Nas on here now. Obviously, I feel like what would cap this whole project off would be a Jay-Z feature, but it is what it is. You can't have everything. Maybe we'll get a deluxe with a Jay-Z feature. Who knows? Or maybe he's on the last track. I doubt it. But, you know what I'm saying? This is a project for, the rappers. This is a project for the people who love, just the real raw, rap. There was nothing that was going to stop this, culturally inappropriate event. All right, we got the last track on the album, By the Grace of God. Let's go.
The devil's tapping on shoulders. He's trying to get to know you. The right time to fold you. I'm losing saints in my soldiers. It's all lottie-dottie till you looking at the body. Smiles I'll never see again, never be a we again. Cleaning out your closet, the one you kept your demons in. Hard for me to breathe again. I'ma blame your head, not your heart, till we meet again. Easily I could have been one of them. Locked up and never get to see the sun again. Burning buildings I kept running in. The allure every time I flew 100 in. Co-defendant caving and lawyers couldn't save them. All for the love of 580s and a mixed bitch having your baby. I done dodged strays crazy. Man, I think about the shit daily. When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I lace the squad. Went from mason jars to crepe tartars. Escaped the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sing behind a wall.
black cats I seen, all the black max I squeezed, all the black crows I dreamed, even the black cloud hovering. Couldn't touch me in the bulletproof Cullinan. Tears on my pillowcase. Was I spitting in your face when you let me beat that case? Some niggas see the money, can't make. Some niggas get the money, can't take. Gotta realize that they was naked. Was I cooking death when I was baking? Salt Bay, sprinkle it and saute it. You don't trust me, then we all weigh it. And it ain't over till we all say it. And you ain't shooting shit, them guns is archaic. In closing, I see I'm chosen. All my pressure points frozen. You know how it goes. When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I lace the squad. Went from mason jars to crepe tartars. Escape the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sing behind a wall. I've watched many men die, cause no one would make the call. I've seen entire empires crumble and fall. Yes, I've seen it all. They missed this wall. Yeah. By the grace of God.
I don't think we could have gotten a better closure track for this album than that one. You know what I'm saying? It kind of mirrors the intro track, you know, with the choir and, you know, how triumphant it is. This whole thing is so cohesive. Before I give like a final review, I do want to check out So Be It Part 1. All right, so I actually just saw that they updated the So Be It song in real time. So it's called So Be It. They got rid of the part 2, and I'm guessing that this is the original version that came out. So we're gonna listen to it now. I'm sure it's probably a different beat, a different sample. There probably was some sample clearances, but let's check it out.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it.
All right, so it probably was a sample clearance thing. I like that version. I don't know which version I like better. I feel like if I would have heard this as a single, I probably would have listened to it multiple times and may have liked this version better. But I do love the 808s on the So Be It Part 2 that Pharrell put on there. But still dope. But anyway, this album is definitely one of the hardest drops this year in hip hop. I'm sorry, just first listen. They are going. Malice is going crazy. I feel like he didn't really retire. I mean, he didn't retire, but it almost seems like he never walked away from the game. You know what I'm saying? And you already know Pusha T he's always been elite. You know what I'm saying? And battle and war ready. You know what I'm saying? Perfect title. Let God sort him out. You know, it's just such a Clipse title. Shout out to Cause who did the cover art. The cover art. You know, at first I was like, but it is hard though. When you hear it in context of the music, the whole package, you know, of this album is, you know, hard, you know, and they've been on a press run. You know, that's how you promo an album. That's how you get people excited for an album. You know, even though this album leaked, people were waiting for Midnight Tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't listening to no leaks. I don't care about leaks. I don't care about these numbers. We're here tonight to listen to, you know, this culturally inappropriate duo go crazy, you know, over some hard ass Pharrell production. You know, Pharrell carried it. You know what I'm saying? Every beat on here was hard. I love the mixing, the 808s, you know, the groove, you know, the pockets that Pharrell got into. I love, you know, his vocal performances on every single track that he was on. You know, the features were crazy. Kendrick went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick went crazy. We knew that was going to happen. You know, that was the height of the battle verse. You know what I mean? Tyler went insane. You know, I'm glad Tyler's on this. You know, he's a really big fan of the Clipse. To cap it all off, you know, it's a very short album, so you could just keep running this this joint back. This is meant to play, you know, all weekend. There are a lot of drops that we'll get to, you know, this weekend, obviously, but, you know, we're going to let God sort them out. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on the album. I, for one, cannot wait to run this back. You know what I'm saying? But again, thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, remember to like, subscribe, and I will catch you next time.